you see the background I designed for this fucking watch party.
Okay. Let me share the link in sort of things. I do miss the Facebook group chat though. That's
I miss it too.
we pretty much moved that to Discord now.
Okay.
All right, Joe, we're ready for fucking part 2 of our Daimajin watch party with the Return of Daimajin. Give us that countdown, homie.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get over here! Hi, I'm martial art master Daniel Pacina. You know me as the original Johnny Cage, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Reptile, and Smoke. You are tuning in to NerdCage Live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Don't miss an episode or you'll get caged. So let's finish him.
This is Anthony Marquez, better known as Kung Lao for Mortal Kombat. Make sure to like and subscribe to NerdCage Live. Be there. Us.
Hello, this is Finn McKenty, aka the Punk Rock MBA. Please, I would love it if you would do me a huge favor and like and subscribe to NerdCage Live right now.
Greetings, imagination connoisseurs. This is Robert Meyer Burnett, and I'm telling you to go get in the cage, the NerdCage Live. And you watch, you like, you subscribe. And you come back and you hear some cogent discourse about all things nerdy. NerdCage Live, do it.
Hey, this is Joe White, the voice of Chris Redfield from Resident Evil Remake from 2002, a million years ago. Hey, you know what? If you're a cool person and you like people to know that you're cool, you can like and subscribe NerdCage Live, and that will increase your street cred by a huge percentage. So I highly recommend you do that now. Just, do the thing with the buttons and stuff. Like and subscribe to NerdCage. Do it.
Hey, this is Metal Sanaz, and you are watching NerdCage. And make sure you subscribe and hit that fucking like button, motherfucker. Okay? All right.
Yes! Love it. That's awesome. Thank you.
Hey guys, it's the original Shao Kahn, Brian Glenn, and I'd like you to subscribe to NerdCage Live.
NerdCage Live and gaming are a perfect match.
Shoot the J, Joe. Okay. Shoot it!
All right!
Over on NerdCage Live on Twitch, Jay and Joe go live.
Call me Bazooka Joe. It's all about you.
Kaboom! Playing both old school and new school games every Tuesday night. Ooh, what a sight!
Jay, stop looking at her face and run.
But she's so beautiful.
So be sure to follow NerdCage Live on Twitch.
Run for your life, Joe. Run for your life, Joe.
Running.
Run faster. Oh no, Joe. The galaxy's doomed because of you.
To scratch your gaming itch.
Oh, nice kick, Joe.
Thank you.
Yo, that's diabolical. Wait. Yo!
That's twitch.tv/NerdCage Live.
Hi, David Wise here, composer of Donkey Kong Country and many, many others. And I'm just saying, like and subscribe to NerdCage Live.
Hi, I'm Leah Montalongo, the OG Sindel. Please like, subscribe to NerdCage Live.
This is Ernie C. from Body Count. You're tuned in to NerdCage. Can you like and subscribe?
Yo, what's happened? This is Drew Stone here in New York City. You're watching NerdCage Live. Subscribe, get involved, get up, get out, make shit happen.
Hey, what's up, MK World? This is John Turk from Mortal Kombat, the Unmasked Sub-Zero, Shang Tsung, Scorpion, Ermac, Smoke, and all the ninjas. Hey, we're on Nerd Cave right now, so like and subscribe, and check out our site, and thanks for stopping in.
Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Doc Coyle, the man from Bad Wolves and God Forbid. I wanted to let you know right now, please subscribe to NerdCage Live.
Hi, my name is Kev Bayless, designer or redesigner of Donkey Kong, designer of Diddy Kong, Jago, Enderkurken, and Whizpig. You can't beat me! But what you want to do is subscribe to NerdCage, the YouTube channel. Just go there, subscribe, because you know it makes sense. And that's that.
Hi, I'm Chad Casa. Please subscribe to NerdCage Live so you can watch the rest of their uploads. Stay tuned for more.
Hey everybody, this is Dave Niebor from Dog Eat Dog, and you're watching NerdCage Live. So like, share, and subscribe to this channel. These are great guys doing what they love to do.
Hi, this is action star Cynthia Rothrock. Please subscribe to NerdCage on YouTube.
Hi, my name is Sifu Kenneth Edwards, and I'm the head instructor here at Shantung Kung Fu, located in Pasadena, California. And most of you may know me as Art Lane from the movie Mortal Kombat, who fought Goro. I would like to give a shout out to NerdCage Live. Make sure you subscribe because they're the best.
Hi, Heather Needhart here. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow NerdCage Live.
It has begun!
If what you say is true, the Shaolin could be dangerous.
Greetings, citizens! You're now trapped in a NerdCage. We hope you have a smashing good time.
You're now about to witness the strength of Geek Knowledge. Hello, welcome. That's right, once again, you are trapped in NerdCage Live. This channel is a celebration of all things pop culture, including kaiju films like Daimajin. So if you are new to the channel, please hit that like button and subscribe, share with everybody you know, helps us more than you know. I'm your co-host, Jay Sanchi, certified geek, 7 days a week, coming to you live from York Street, the land of the oranges, Syracuse, New York. And with me is my queen, Allison. And right beneath me, right down there, you know him, you love him. He's our moderator and Trollhammer, stronger than the DK Banana Slammer, almost as strong as Daimajin. It's motherfucking Joe of FallenOne Gaming. What's going on, my dude?
Dude, Daimajin continues the 60th anniversary with Daimajin 2, and here we have the legendary Shea Smithers and Sean Wick from JT is Reborn. How you doing, fellas? Doing very well.
Doing good. I finally watched the first Daimajin this week. Like, I bought this set, like, I don't know, like I think I bought it at G-Fest last year. I finally just got around to watching the first movie. I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. Way more, like, violent than I expected it to be, but I kind of love how brutal it gets at the end. Like, you're just like, oh, geez, this is a lot more than I expected. I'm hoping 2 is kind of the same way.
Abso-motherfucking-lutely. And returning for the second day in a row from Illinois, Shea Smithers, one of our holy disciples, one of our wise men who was there from the beginning. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing very well. I've been having fun doing these these Daimajin watches, and it's going to be a little extra fun now because now we're getting to the ones that I haven't seen yet. So this is going to be an extra cherry popping.
Yes! Yes, I'm feeling like a cherry popping daddy right now. This is fantastic. Yes. So yeah, I'm really excited to have these gentlemen on board. So, real quick, why don't Sean, whatever you want to promote, and then kind of like what you're expecting out of this movie, and yeah, the floor is yours, buddy.
Okay, well, you can go to my channel, youtube.com/JTIsReborn. I want to get back to catching up on my Monarch videos. Like, it's been kind of a crazy month or so, but like right now, like I said, it's just focuses on catch up on some videos I'm a little bit behind on. And then once Monarch's done, get to working on some other projects this year, which I'm looking forward to. Now that we're past Easter, the first quarter of the year is done. We kind of start to have a little bit fun. Summer movie season's coming up, so I'm pretty excited about that. We're less than a month to Mortal Kombat 2, which I will be going to the theater dressed up. Maybe I'll take some video at the theater of it or something like that. But yeah, so that's what's going on. Daimajin, like, it was a series I heard about for many years, and finally with this watch party, I'm like, okay, I'm going to finally sit down and like actually watch these movies. And I mean, I'm kind of surprised it took me this long to do so, considering like my sheer collection of like monster movies that I have. I mean, look at it, there's the whole Godzilla series, Kong franchise, Gamera series, and a bunch of other Toho related stuff. But this is Daiei, so they're a Toho rival studio. But they did have Akira Ifukube doing the music for the first one. I knew immediately the first like bit of music, like, oh, that's Ifukube doing it. So I'm a sucker for tokusatsu stuff, so I'm looking forward to seeing this one. The first film was surprisingly way more messed up than I thought it was going to be. It took a little bit to get going, but I did enjoy it. I mean, especially when Daimajin literally takes a man and drags his body out from like this little castle thing and fucking stabs and crucifies him in front of everybody. Like, that's pretty hardcore and kind of awesome, but also like, fuck. Like, can you imagine if I watched this as a kid?
Yeah. Listen, to be fair, I discovered this movie late too. I discovered it at the beginning of the pandemic. I'll get to that, more on that later. But Shay, go ahead, man. We watched. You know, you've seen the first one. Now you're getting ready for the second one, man. So, what are your thoughts and expectations?
I expect I'm going to be entertained. It's kind of disappointing that this movie, from what you say, is basically a retread of the last movie, but the last movie is excellent. So I have a feeling I'm still going to be entertained and like it for the most part.
Yeah. Very well said. I promise you, it's going to be fun regardless. Now, Joe, a FallenOne Game. Let's do some plug-in, and then we'll get your thoughts. So, Joe, a little bit of shameless self-promotion here over on Joe Blow Celebrity Access.
Yes, go over to Joe Blow Celebrity Access if you haven't already, and check out Jay's interview with the cast of The Boys.
Yes, that was a hell of a lot of fun. The Boys' final season's in full swing right now. But yeah, I sat down with Anthony Starr, Jesse T. Usher, Jensen Ackles. So yeah, that was fucking awesome. So yeah, check that out. Thanks to everybody who's seen it. Thanks for all the comments. Yeah, it's been fucking great. And then Joe, tomorrow, same nerd time, same nerd channel.
Yes, tomorrow will be the right conclusion of the 60th anniversary of Daimajin with the final installment, Daimajin 3.
Yes, a.k.a. The Wrath of Daimajin, a.k.a. Daimajin Strikes Again. You gotta love these Japanese monster movies that have multiple titles and shit
I love that too. Like there's and the titles are like just so excessive too. Like they just go on and on and on. Like because like there's nothing simplified. I mean, I think of like GMK. Like I mean, where's the right here? Like this is the title, by the way. Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All Out Attack. Like, that's just rolls right off.
I want a title where it's the title and then the plot just attached to the title. Like the whole plot, like an entire paragraph.
Right. Well,
the Human Centipede.
Yes, the first sequence, full sequence, and then final sequence or whatever. Now, there was something that Godzilla appeared in called like Shinkalian, but the whole like title it's like 15 words, and it just keeps going and going and going. And like it's hard. I had to find it on YouTube because for some reason it's not on like Crunchyroll or any of the other like anime sites. I'm like, this is a crossover between Godzilla and Evangelion. Why is this not widely available?
Does it wrap around the front and the back of the case? That would be cool.
I don't know. I don't have the keys to it. And it irritates me that I don't. I need to find it just for completion purposes. Same thing with the anime movie. Netflix has the rights to it, and they can't physically like release it for some reason. Even though I don't like those movies, but the collection is incomplete. Same thing with Zonefire. Give me like an official release of that too.
Yeah.
So, Tokusatsu time. I'm excited.
Yes, and then Joe, Sunday, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Yes, we return to the hunt for Lon D in Shenmue 2.
Yes, harken back to the Dreamcast days, so that should be really fucking exciting. We're really in the meat and potatoes of the game. I'm really, really excited to continue. And then, Joe, tentatively, Tuesday, 9 o'clock.
Yes, more Mortal Kombat Armageddon Conquest Mode.
Yes, as we continue Taven's journey. And then, mark your calendars for Monday, May 11th, Joe.
Yes, for the spoiler discussion of Mortal Kombat 2.
And joining us will be Tabog99, Mad Mike Jones, and Total MK. So that should be a lot of fucking fun. And then later that week, Saturday, May 16th.
Yes, Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey go head-to-head.
And we're going to do the whole fight card on Netflix starting at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so mark your calendars for that. It should be a lot of fun. And then a week from that day, on May 23rd...
Yes, it's Usyk versus Rico in Egypt.
Yes. So, very much looking forward to these fight watch parties, and, it's going to be... That's definitely going to be a fun watch-along.
Hopefully the Netflix doesn't have issues like when we watched the Mike Tyson fight where it just crashed every time.
Yeah, but since then, we haven't had no issues.
You know, I think they've learned their lesson from that. So. Good.
And of course, get yourself a NerdCage Live t-shirt like the one this lovely's wearing and the one the motherfucker's wearing below there. Any size, any color, for your skinny booty call or a fat fuck, big or small. We love them all. The link to our T-Pub is in the description of this video. Every live stream and across the vast lands of social media. Joe, do your thing.
Yes, if you want to get us on Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok, all handles are at nerd_cage. We are now live on Rumble at NerdCage Live. And if you want to chat with us on our Discord, the link is in every description. And if you want to get us on our Facebook discussion group, that is NerdCage Nation. We love everything you guys put up there. No spoilers, no politics, and for God's sakes, keep it civil.
Absolutely. Alright, so let's get this movie cracking. So everybody's got it queued up at the Daiei logo here.
Yeah, I got it on my TV right over here.
Okay, now listen to everybody who are watching, whether if you're tuning in live or just watching the replay of this live stream watch party here. Due to copyright, we cannot show the film on screen. We'll get slaughtered by the gods, just like Samanosuke. We don't want that to happen. But listen, there's links to the movies in the description there. You can watch it on Arrow Video's website. You can even get a free trial. Or you can go to Tokuzilla and watch it there. Shay, thanks for those links there. So yeah, so if you don't own the movie, there's links to where you can watch the movie there. So you see a little timer right over there. There's a timer. That's where we are synced up to the film. So if you're just tuning in the middle of the thing or whatever, and you just want to sync up with us, just look at the timer on screen. That's where we are in relative to where we're watching the movie. So there you have it. So we're ready to hit play on this film here. Joe, do a slow and sexy countdown from 10, and on 3, 2, 1, go, we all hit play. Again, on go, we all hit play.
In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Not sexy enough, but I'll take it.
You got all my sexy voice out yesterday, Jay.
Let's go!
Okay. I hope my volume's not too loud. Well, it's way in the background. I think with all of us talking, it should be okay.
Well, Zoom should have a disable noise, background noise setting. If you go to your audio on the little corner, it should be disabled background noise, so it should be okay. That shit fucking works.
Noise removal defaults, original sound transitions, Samus system. Yeah, because I don't have I'm just using my webcam.
I can't hear it. Can you guys hear? I can't hear any bleed.
No.
So.
Okay, and it's far enough away so you can't make it out. So.
Now, Sean, are you watching the sub version or the dub version?
Subtitle.
Okay, so yeah, if you have the volume, at least you can see the subtitles.
Right. Yeah. So I'm usually for a lot of older tokusatsu films, I watch the dubs. That's what I grew up on. Some guys' old films,
if I'm watching like Sea Monster, for example, like the VHS dub was like very different from like the DVD one, and like the version I prefer to watch is the VHS one because you had actually people who put effort into it,
Yeah.
as opposed to the shitty American voice acting where they didn't try it all. They're like talking like this the whole time.
That drives me crazy about old anime movies too.
I want every kaiju and kung fu movie to be dubbed by the guys that did Kung Pao into the Fist.
Oh.
There we go. We just see a motherfucker get stabbed and slashed.
If it is streaming, I was saying this last stream that I want to do one for my birthday this year. I want to do a Kung Pao onto the Fist.
Kung Pao is like it's one of the greatest movies ever because it's so stupid, but it's so fucking funny. Chosen one.
What's fascinating is they actually really did use classic kung fu movies in some of the shots there.
And it's funny because right after it came out, I went scouring the internet to try to find out what the original movies were.
Tiger and Crane Fists.
Like I said, this is the exact same premise, but different feudal warlord, different group of people. Oh, that's another thing too. The Daimajin statue is in a different location, like a different environment. So in the first. Yeah, so the first one's the waterfall, the second one's the cave, the third one's on the snowy mountain. Like I said, this one's definitely more violent than the first one.
Oh, good.
More violent, more brutal.
If you can't make it better, just make it more violent. You know, sometimes sequels are better than the first, though.
Joe.
Oh, you went all out.
What did I see? Or is that
the spinach dip?
Oh, it's my mom's spinach dip.
Oh, okay. I saw like a big green thing. Like it's sometimes a little blurry in the camera.
It's delicious.
I like too those old like in Japanese movies, or like just those giant like bell things that they have. Where we have like also like using a log. Like I almost kind of just want one just to have it and just piss off some of my neighbors.
Like in the original Godzilla, when that Islander's banging on the bell when Godzilla was sighted on Odo Island. Yeah.
Oh, Sean, you weren't here yesterday, so what did you think of the -0 teaser?
I liked it. It's a little short for my liking. I feel like all that waiting was like 30 seconds of just boobs. I'm like, no, I want more. What are you doing? Stop teasing me. I feel too teased, but I'm looking forward to it. I have good hopes for -0. I think it should be really good. The first one's great. I mean, I watched it again, and some of my favorite moments in the franchise are in -1. Not to say that it does everything the best overall.
Yeah.
I think with the Godzilla franchise, there's so many like pros and cons to like each movie. Like some movies have more strengths than the others, like the monster battles, or maybe the third act's a little more exciting in this one compared to another film. Because -1, I think, is one of those movies. It's much like Pacific Rim. It kind of peaks in the city attack, and then like more stuff just kind of happens. And it's still good, but it's not like to the level it was.
It's still a top 10 Godzilla movie for me, or even top 5. But that boat chase sequence is the best Godzilla sequence ever filmed.
That's such a great scene too. It's like so intense and like intimidating. Definitely Jaws inspired.
And Jay, I don't know. I just had an epiphany just now. You guys were talking about what enemies you might see in Monsters or -0. I just gave away my thought. But I was thinking, like, does the title have a tie-in to the enemy? Monster 0, -0.
Yeah, I mean,
Some-
Ghidorah is pretty much the obvious one.
Some people are speculating that, but reading the synopsis,
Two Godzillas too.
okay, so some people are speculating because they're saying, oh, if you look at the clouds, you can see King Ghidorah's face in the clouds, and all that dumb bullshit that people like to do. But my argument is, it says in the synopsis that Godzilla's going to be fighting the monster that comes out of Mount Fuji. I don't think we're going to see King Ghidorah come out of Mount Fuji. I could be wrong, but I don't.
Unless we go GMK logic, where Ghidorah was like one of the guardian monsters.
My gut says no. I'm hoping it's an original monster, an all-new Toho original monster. That's what I want.
Coming out of Mount Fuji, that has me thinking that there's a possibility that it could be Rodan.
I I don't know. I want to see Angers again. I think he needs more love.
Me too.
Well, Supernova's going to go with Space Godzilla, who hasn't been in anything since '94. Space Godzilla is one of my favorite Godzilla, especially in the video games. Like, I always love playing as Space Godzilla, so hopefully he's done well. Because the Monsterverse King of the Monsters, Ghidorah, the version of that, I think is the best version of the character we've gotten. Because like, I mean, in terms of size scale, it has its own like agency, personality with the heads. The design's great. Just a living extinction events. It was great.
Yeah, I feel like that's the only Monsterverse. Again, it's my second favorite Monsterverse movie. I feel like it's the only Monsterverse movie where it's, you know, the main antagonist was actually a fucking threat. Because we also, you know, Kong wasn't a threat to Godzilla, and then, you know, Mechagodzilla was so brief. Like, what was even the point? And then, come on, Scar King? Like,
Scar King's, his whole thing is he's supposed to be a dictator who's a fraud.
Yeah,
Like,
so...
he has personality, but, like, and he works in that regard. He doesn't work as a Godzilla threat. He only works as a Kong villain.
I'm still hoping... I hate to be one of those people, but assuming there'll be at least one more Monsterverse movie after Supernova.
From what I'm hearing, this movie, unlike the last two films, which just kind of, like, wrap their stories up, this one does not.
Well, anyway, I'm hoping...
This is the Infinity War to the next movie's Endgame. That's stuff I'm hearing, but we'll see.
We'll see. Anyway, I was going to say that the next logical choice, I think, I hate to say it, and they can make it work, is Destroya, because they already used the Action Destroyer. So, and they need to make a villain that's actually a threat to Godzilla, and Destroya would kind of fit that mold. So,
although Destroya did get beat by the military, technically.
I'm not saying if they...
Well, I mean, from what I'm hearing, Space Godzilla is supposed to be, like, easily by far the biggest threat the Monsterverse has seen, which makes sense. Space Godzilla, like, kicked the shit out of Godzilla pretty easily, and it wasn't, even, like, with the help of O'Hare, it was still a struggle. I don't know, like, in terms of Godzilla's toughest opponents, like, Space Godzilla's near the tippy top. Like, he was more of a problem than Destroya actually was in Godzilla vs. Destroya.
Yeah, but Destroyer was a much better film, even though I definitely had my problems with that one.
I'm interested to see how they're going to explain how Space Godzilla was created in the Monsterverse.
Well, I've heard some things, and I'm trying to avoid things, but things make their way. Do you care if I say anything, or should I keep it vague, or because I don't know if any of this is true or not. But
all I'm hearing is King Kong in a robot suit.
You know what?
Well, I don't know. He had a toothache last time.
Kong in a robot suit is both like the dumbest and most amusing thing I've ever heard.
You know, all I'm going to say is this. I don't care how much Sean loves these movies, but he has to agree with me on this. The Monsterverse is so far gone from where it started that so any stupid thing I hear, like King Kong in a robot suit and whatever, it's probably fucking true. They're so far gone now.
Well, in terms of the movie,
It's Fast and the Furious with monsters, is what it is.
More so the movies, because if you watch Monarch Legacy of Monsters, it's a lot more grounded and gritty, but it's also like adding some new elements. Like, I'm on episode 8 just aired last night. I mean, Kurt and Wyatt are both really good in it. They introduced something new called Access Money. Do you know what that is, Jay? Have you heard of that? So it's like a new realm. It's not quite Hellworth. It's like almost like another dimension of sorts. But time functions differently in there. So like it's kind of like Interstellar, where like 1 hour or something on a planet, it's like 8 years or something passes elsewhere. So they kind of introduced that. That's why like Kurt's like from somebody who was in the 1950s who should be like in his 90s, he's really like in his 70s or whatever. So he loses like 50 or 60 a year. He loses all this time as a result of it. So.
Oh, he's blushing.
Oh, wow. He's got a fever. And his only prescription, more cowbell.
Actually, no, he just got done lifting weights at the gym, and he's just like, "Urgh." Daimajin lifts fucking weights.
Want to see a new Daimajin played by freaking Christopher Walken.
Well, I gotta go stop this village now.
It's his character from Balls of Fury.
Yeah.
Alright, I've worn these gun holsters long enough.
It's the Rebel Alliance.
Adventure move.
Did you see we have a movie coming out of left field in August? It's Jason David Frank's send-off with The Legend of the White Dragon. Being released.
I'm excited for that. I've been hearing about that movie for like years.
I know.
I literally have my own Green Ranger suit, like a full-blown suit. I don't know if you've seen it.
Oh, sweet.
I think I've seen pictures of you in it.
Yes. So, and I met JDF. I'm actually looking at my signed Power Rangers poster over there. But yeah, like his passing was really like devastating. But like Legend of the White Dragon was like basically the more mature take. It was like a tribute to Power Rangers in a way, but also like a more R-rated, mature thing. But it works in that like it's its own separate thing, right? But it's still like pays tribute to.
Yeah, it's a separate thing, but it's almost like a metaphor for, you know, he's been this figure and icon for so long, and to come out of retirement, kind of.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it, but like that's gonna be like there's gonna be some like dry eyes by the time that movie's done because like you know his unfortunate passing. That still like is like I mean you hear from some of the actors and all that just like the losing somebody that way is almost like the worst kind of way in some ways. It's like it was avoidable. So
it's a childhood hero for a lot of 80s and 90s kids.
Absolutely. So.
Actually, Jason David Frank is like the Wolverine of Power Rangers. Like he is the Power Ranger.
Yeah. I'm looking at him. He's not here twice. Once, and then the back of it. Did you ever do a live stream of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie?
We're thinking about putting that in our charity stream this year, possibly.
Oh, you definitely should. So,
if it's still streaming.
That's a project that I was working on. Like, so one of the big projects for Big Act Films should be this year's Power Rangers. So a lot of stuff's filmed for it. I won't say what it all is, but it's gonna look pretty cool when it's done.
I always remember that line. Hey, boss, you want us to take another whack at it? How about you take another crack at it?
I have not seen the Power Rangers movie since I saw it in theaters in 3rd grade.
It's pure 90s fun. Like,
it really is.
I was a little old for Power Rangers by the time I saw it.
He just cracks me up like the whole movie.
Yeah, he's a hilarious villain.
Oh, he is. And when I did my skydive, because they sent me the footage back. It was the only time I ever did it, but like they gave me this really shitty reason, like send me the raw footage. So I took the raw footage and I just added Higher Ground since that's the song.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Yes. Great soundtrack to the movie too.
Yeah.
And I like the Ranger suits in that too. Like they're the armor. They're harder to move around in, but they look great like on screen. So
yeah.
I don't know. It's just pure 90s fun. I think that was one of the issues with the 2017 one. Like the actors were really good, but it just took way too long to get to the Ranger stuff.
I never watched the 2017 one.
Right. Like Bryan Cranston's Zordon, great. I mean, he was in the original Power Ranger show. He did a lot of voiceover work, and the Ranger Billy, like his last name was Cranston.
But I was about to say that the Bryan Cranston was it who's the face of Zordon? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, and
the Zordon memes were funny.
Right. So, yeah, Cranston's like that's a great choice for Zordon. Like okay, that's one of those casting choices. Like perfect, it works. So,
because if you see the Zordon behind the scenes stuff from the show, looks like night and day when you see him in real life versus in the capsule. You know? And I'm not talking the movie, I'm talking the TV show.
Right, yeah. For Big Jack Film stuff,
plays Alpha.
Bill Hader was the voice of Alpha. I like that voice, but it just, yeah. Like I said, 2017, it kind of bums me out. Like it didn't do as well as it, because I would have liked to have seen more. But they just got a few things that they need to change. Like get to the action a bit quicker, because like they're not like in the Ranger suits the last 30 minutes of the movie. It's like a 2-hour movie. And like I said, I like the cast quite a bit, but you know, just pick up. I mean, we did this like less than 20 minutes. We had them in the Ranger suits in the first episode. Yeah. You don't need to take that long to get to it. It's like it was embarrassed to me. Like they have to like. So there's like a new meme going around called Surf Dracula. I don't know if you're familiar with it. Where the concept is they do a show called Surf Dracula, and he doesn't like surf until like the last moment of like a 12-episode season. It's like this is the first case of Surf Dracula. It's like you have to like explain every little detail to get to the point of the series. It's like instead of like actually having morphers say Tyrannosaurus, no, they have to like form a special bond in order to morph. Yeah. They don't need all that.
That's why the '95 movie was just like, here we're gonna do it straight out of the show. Here you go.
Right. Exactly. So, like I said, cast is a lot of them went on to do good things. Like, one of them's like the guy played Zax in Mortal Kombat. The Red Ranger was in Stranger Things as Billy. Kimberly, Naomi Scott, actually like did Smile 2 and all that. And then the Yellow Ranger, there's like a singer, Becky G. Trying to think of that. I don't know if the actor who played Billy did anything else, but he was actually pretty good too. So.
Yeah. And I mean, I did love the answer back with Once and Always.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, I did like my issue too with Once and Always. Like, there's a little too much CGI. I like the more practical stuff. Yeah. I mean, I go back and I'll watch Forever Red, and like honestly, the fight choreography in that's better than most modern movies.
Mm-hmm. See, the only reason I didn't like watch stuff like that is because after Mighty Morphin was over, I kind of stopped watching Power Rangers. Like that was Mighty Morphin was the Power Rangers, and then when they got into the other stuff, I was like, this isn't the same thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much, yeah.
In Space is one of the best seasons, though. Like, In Space is like a good closure to the Zordon era.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do remember watching a little bit of In Space.
Mm-hmm. So, good stuff. Like how we're watching Daimajin just divulge into like Power Rangers.
Well, it's tokusatsu, so I guess it's related.
Right,
So
I was gonna say it's still kind of.
we're not doing like commentary. It's a watch party.
Right, it's a watch party. We're partying, having fun.
Yes. Oh, Sean, did you see the background that I made in the live stream?
Yes, I like it. Daimajin with his face like.
Yeah. So what I did was I found a feudal Japanese village in flames. I took that, I put the filter over it, and then I just took a screenshot of the Daimajin statue and cleared out the background, and then I put the flame filter over the statue picture, and then just layered it together and rendered it. Did it in like 5 minutes.
I gotta work on my Photoshop skills. They're very rusty. I usually just use this Photo app, and I just try and make it as simple and quick as possible, so I can just make all my thumbnails like from my phone. So I was never great at making thumbnails. That's like one of my weak points.
I'm trying to avoid using AI at all. Like I don't want to use AI for my thumbnails or not anything like that. I'm trying to do everything myself.
Right. It's authentic. It's a little cheesier off. Like at least it's you who did it. Like there's so many like fake AI thumbnails out there.
Oh yeah.
And I hate sometimes like you can't, unless you have like an add-on browser extension, you can't see the dislikes on videos more, so you know that something's misleading.
Another thing too, if you look all over YouTube though, at least some of the channels I'm subscribed to, everybody's using the same AI program, and all these thumbnails look the fucking same.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm not gonna name names. I'm just saying it's like.
Yeah, a lot of thumbnails they all have like the same exact vibe. Sure, it's like a video essay, and it's like the face, and it's like almost split into two, and it's like blue and red background or something. And they all look like the same channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
That's why I try to like brand our channel. Like that's why I do the 2 slashes across.
Yeah.
And then I just try to pick the topic, whatever's our topic that we're talking about. Yay, sword action. There can be only one.
Yep. All my thumbnails are very simple, efficient, but at least I made them myself.
Exactly.
It keeps you from going overboard because your creative juices start going, and every thumbnail becomes super extravagant and different, and it screws you over to the
My thumbnails are lazy as fuck.
So simpler is better when it comes to that.
Well, it's kind of sucks though. If you look at my 3 Daimajin thumbnails, I could not for the life of me. I should have just took the movie and did a screen grab, but when you look at Daimajin images, Daimajin 3 images online, there's not many.
Yeah.
And I really wanted one of him in the snow, and the best I could find was the black and white photo.
Yeah.
It just sucks. I should have just did a screen grab of the movie, but even then, it was tough. I was like, the thumbnail 1 and thumbnail 2 were perfect, and then the third one, like, I couldn't find one that I really wanted, but
That's good enough for me.
I settled for it. I settled for it. Honest to God, it's gonna sound funny, but sometimes thumbnails take me longer than videos because I'm always.
It's graphic designing at the end of the day.
Well, no, because I'm always like when you see our thumbnails, I'm always doing like color correction and sharpening and this and that.
Yeah, thumbnails can take a while if you're like really picky about them. I'm just like, okay, is it good enough? Whatever, it's a thumbnail. I don't.
As long as it gets the point across, right?
But other times, like if I do my comic book videos, I'm like, they just need to be basic. There's no reason to go this elaborate for them. So, but some thumbnails I like to take pride in, like if they're funny or creative or stuff. But other ones are just like, okay, basic, just minimal effort.
Yeah.
So, same thing with like other videos. Like some videos, I'm like, do I really need to spend this extra hour editing this one little portion nobody's gonna care about? Okay, I'll do it. So. Editing's always the most tedious product of like any project though. Like if I didn't have to edit, I wouldn't. Like some bits like I kind of want control over, but other parts are just like I just wish I could just snap my fingers and it'd be done. But I don't want to be
I enjoy editing. Exactly. It's just the problem is like my free time is so limited because I have my daytime job at Amazon. Well, again, I used to be at Dunkin', but I'm at Amazon now. The Joe Blow, I usually have a video for Joe Blow to do almost every day. And then I'm trying to keep up with the my channel and the live streams, and
then you gotta get swole for like an hour or two.
Yes, gym's the most important. Gym's like #1 priority. So like, yeah, it's tough.
I'm actually surprised that Jay doesn't have a workout segment where he like teaches people shit or something.
No, I'm not a personal trainer, but I'm always happy to help though, and I'm always happy to spot somebody.
Kaiju Goji's got that covered.
Yeah.
This year, I was thinking of doing like speaking of working, I was thinking of doing something like related. Since Rocky is turning 50th this year, I was thinking of covering the series, but I feel like I want to have like a training montage in there at some point. I don't know how I'll work it in, but I need to have like the training montage.
Doesn't he have that documentary coming out, that I Played Rocky thing? Or
No, it's a biopic.
It's a
biopic, yeah. Comes up. I'm excited for that.
Oh, I know.
Oh yeah, so for this year, we're probably gonna do a spoiler discussion for I Play Rocky, and we're gonna do a 20th anniversary of Rocky Balboa discussion because we already did the 45th anniversary of Rocky 1, so we're gonna do the 20th anniversary of Rocky 6.
Yeah, I remember seeing Rocky Balboa in theaters. Like that was like such a surreal moment.
That was my first Rocky movie in theaters. Yep.
Yep, same here. The only ones I've seen that one. I watched the Rocky versus Drago cut, and then I saw the 3 Creed movies.
Yep. No, same here. Same here. I'm hoping Rocky 1. I'm hoping Rocky 1 gets a Fandango event for a 50th anniversary.
I'm glad I got to meet Carl Weathers before he passed, though. That was they got to sign my Rocky set. So
lucky.
There is no tomorrow. He wrote on it, and then I did the Predator handshake with him afterwards.
Nice.
I thought I didn't do the photo op because I was like,
call him a son of a bitch, did you?
Oh, here we go. By the way, Sean, you recognize that music, right? Just a minute ago when she was praying. It's the same song from Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, the World War II scene.
No, I didn't hear because like I had the volume down a little bit because I didn't want it to.
Okay, so remember the scene in the World War II where the Godzilla source is laying dead and they do the salute, and then the scene where Godzilla blasts was it Mr. Shindo in the window there?
That is the funniest scene in that entire movie. I don't know, like that makes me laugh. It's like an emotional thing, but then Godzilla's like laughing. Oh, Shindo, fuck you, and just blows him up.
But yeah, that's the same song.
That's probably my favorite of the Heisei era. Like, if I'm being honest, that one I watched the most.
I'll say it's probably the most entertaining one, but it's far from my favorite. I can't in good faith put it above Biollante or 84, but it's better than everything that came after. You know, Mothra, Mechagodzilla, Space Godzilla, and Destroy. It was better than all of those, but it's not better than the 80s ones in my opinion.
Biollante is one, like, a lot of that movie kind of drags for me, and that's why, like, there's good moments in it, but like it just drags a bit too much. And I've tried watching it like countless times. I even bought like the new like Blu-ray for it, but it still drags a bit too much for me. Like that's one of those ones where I know it's got like more critical praise than a lot of the other ones, but I just can't get into it as much. And I've tried like a bunch of times. I just get kind of bored through large chunks of it. I like Godzilla's entrance in it, and I think Biollante is a cool monster. And plus the downfall of the serrating agent in it just cracks me up every single time. It's just like a bug zapper. Like that's just makes me laugh.
Yeah.
And I like the music. I mean, the Godzilla franchise, the music is consistently good throughout the entire series. Even in like the lesser movies, the music's still pretty good. You know, destroying a statue last time did not go so well.
Okay, so wait till you see what they do in this one. Just wait. But yes, it's like I said, this movie's cut, copy, and paste. Everything you saw from the first one, they do it again here. But wait till you see what they do this time.
Not everything. There's not like a little boy and a
They're
little
gonna-
girl.
See what they're doing now?
Dropping bombs?
Yep. Yep. They're gonna literally blow up the statue.
How OP is Daimajin? Like, people are like, power scaling is the most powerful thing. I'm like, is he really?
Well, he's a god.
Right, but, you know, I've seen gods fall in movies, too, so, I mean, look at God of War, like, Kratos, like, kills a bunch of them, so they can't be beat. I'm just wondering where the limit of his power is at.
I mean, I would love to see Godzilla and Daimajin fight. If they scale up Daimajin to 150 feet, I think that'd be great. Let's face it. I'm sorry, I love shitting on Gamera any chance I get, but Gamera would get killed by Godzilla instantly. That wouldn't even be a fight. Daimajin's a more interesting fight for Godzilla than Gamera, and everybody in the world knows it. Gamera fans just don't want to admit it.
Yeah, and if I had to go with that, and they don't really say this, but it's kind of like an unspoken thing, that these statues are all over the place. So it just goes to reason that they would have a giant version of it, and if it inhabits that, it's over, you know?
I'll come back to Power Rangers, we're gonna get the Megazord version of Daimajin.
Yeah.
Daimajin power!
The Death Battle actually did a really good video of Godzilla versus Gamera. That was actually a really well done video for Death Battle.
Yeah. They did one where it was like Godzilla versus the Hulk, but then like
Everybody threw a shit fit about. I didn't fucking care.
No, what's funny too is like right afterwards they had Godzilla versus the Marvel Universe, and Godzilla just wrecks the Hulk in the comic book. That's actually been like a fun series. Like they also got like Infinity War. I mean, I'm just looking at all like it's kind of weird to think like was like before the MonsterVerse started. Like now look at all the stuff Godzilla's crossing over with. I mean, he crossed over with Power Rangers, crossed over with the Ninja Turtles, fought a giant kaiju-sized Jay Gatsby, which is an actual comic book, by the way. It's Monster Maze Theater. It fights Dracula and like the Universal monsters and Sherlock Holmes and all that. Crossed over with the Marvel Universe, crossed over with the DC Universe. It's a crazy time to be a fan. Oh, they just
crossed over with Matthew Broderick in the 90s.
Yep, that's right. Was the only one justified. Was trying to destroy Diddy, but didn't succeed in the music video. Which I will say, I still like that "Come With Me" music video. Like I like the guitar work in it actually pretty well. I know it's like Kashmir, but I actually kind of like the instrumentals in like the version that he does. Yeah, he does in the 98, like the updated version of it. I kind of like that a little bit more. I wish you could just take that and just put it with the old song.
I just wish the 98 movie had been more like the animated show. best animated Godzilla thing we have so far, in my opinion.
Yeah, I probably agree with that because we have the Power Hour, and then Singular Point is just too heavy on the techno babble.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Singular Point, but yeah,
I liked it, but like I said,
it was B tier for me.
Right, and the thing too with Singular Point though is like, I feel like after Shin Godzilla, they just try to make Shin Godzilla.
All right, Joe. Here's our moment.
What?
Joe knows what's coming.
Okay, I'm watching this now. Let's just see what happens.
This reminds me of the cartoon Godzilla.
It's a quickening.
There's hair in the sky, Daimajin. Alright, boom. He's gonna rise up. There's a lot of religious imagery in Daimajin.
There's definitely a religious imagery coming up soon.
Yeah. Fun fact about the Godzilla Power Hour show. I don't know if you guys knew this, but it was Frank. No, not Frank Welker. It was who did the roars for Godzilla on that show.
Frank Welker.
I was thinking of Frank Welker, but no, it's not him. It was. It's a combination of Ted Cassidy and Lou Ferrigno doing the roars for Godzilla on that show.
Oh, that's cool. Well, there's also Zone Fire Godzilla period as well, but that's never been officially released. I thought I bought an official copy at G-Fest, like my first one, like 2018, but it actually isn't an official copy of it. So it doesn't even have subtitles, which is frustrating.
Well, it's Japanese Chris Redfield. He's punching boulders.
I know a lot of Resident Evil fans are a little iffy on the new movie, but I think it'll be pretty good.
If it's done right, which I think it is going to be, I think it could be really good.
Right. It's not
about the characters. It's about the atmosphere.
Right. It's gonna be a standalone story set in the world of the games. So exactly. I mean, like even like he wanted to do a movie called Henchman, where it's like about like an everyday, like basically like the Squid episode from Batman the Animated Series, and like set in the world like characters like Joker and all that too. Because okay, what's the everyday like people reaction to these things outside of what the main characters that we never like all were doing? Like, okay, that actually sounds kind of interesting.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
What fucking lotion in the basket?
Jay, I thought for sure you were going to put that sound effect on. Put the lotion in the basket.
On standby.
I was half paying attention, sorry.
We need to hear it now. Like, it's been brought up. You got the sound effect?
Now it places the lotion in the basket. It places the lotion in the basket.
God. That's such a great movie, too.
Oh, yeah.
I love those movies. All of them, and I love the TV show.
Oh, Hannibal's one of the best horror shows ever made. It's like top 5 for me, for sure.
If you want to get a really catchy song stuck in your head, look up the song "Lotion" by Greenskeepers. It's beautiful. It's beautifully synced up to movie footage.
Is that the one where they're like the Broadway show? It's like, what's the fucking lotion in the basket or whatever?
No.
It's something else. Okay.
Yeah. The chorus is just it rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again.
I'm gonna look it up now.
It's good. Yeah, by the Greenskeepers.
Alright. Okay. I think I might have heard this. Might have been one headphone in. Godzilla 54 where he's on the little raft there. They're blowing survivors out.
By the way, shocking revelation last night. I haven't looked at the updated numbers, but I wasn't expecting the crowd for Daimajin because even among the Kaiju people, it's such a niche movie. But we actually did more views on Rumble yesterday than YouTube for Daimajin.
Well, how many people on Rumble do you think are watching Daimajin?
I don't think I've ever.
They probably breeze by and see Daimajin and go, okay, I'm gonna see what this is.
I don't think I've ever used Rumble once. So yeah. No, actually, I haven't used Rumble once. So.
Well, like I said, I'm just trying to cover every single goddamn platform that's out there.
Exactly. As I don't know.
I like Rumble, but
It has potential. It's not
that's what I was supposed to say. They still have a ways to go. They have a ways to go, but it's pretty good for what it is, but it still needs a lot of work. But it's well on its way. And I'm not simulcasting this to Twitch because last time we did a watch party on Twitch, we got banned for 3 days.
Yeah, Twitch is very iffy. It bans people for the dumbest reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't have audio, visual, or nothing, and they did it just based on title recognition.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of the real problems with YouTube, especially, is the AI stuff, where it's they don't actually have real people doing things and all that. They just take them down in that regards.
Well, I don't know if you heard. I can't remember what type of video it was, but there was a guy that was doing I don't know if it was reactionary content or re-uploading of stuff or whatever, and the original content was getting flagged, and he was getting the updates saying your content has been flagged, and it wasn't his content, it was somebody else's content, and they were flagging it to him.
Yeah,
like he was the owner.
Yeah, because some people I saw a video from Which Critical where he talked about it, where his video, somebody would upload videos onto Spotify, and then the Spotify of his own work would get copyrighted, his own stuff on his own channel would get copyrighted. Yeah. Even though it's the original videos, because Spotify would have it on there or something.
Yeah.
So,
sadly, algorithms are not foolproof.
Right. The AI algorithm, I don't think AI should ever be allowed to terminate channels.
No, I think you should be able to flag it, but the flagging system should go to a human being to review.
Right. I mean, YouTube's it is not as bad as it was 15 years ago when they just take your channel down right away. Cheat your channel. I had a lot of old videos on there just gone forever, and I didn't have backups of them because it's
you didn't think you needed them back then.
Right. You just put them on YouTube. Okay.
Here we go.
I just wish I could find some of those, but this is 2010 is the first YouTube channel I ever used, which now I'm thinking wow, that was such a long time ago. So I mostly just want to see some of the videos we did. We did horror videos, we did the Halloween series, Friday the 13th, and Scream and some other stuff. But I'm God, I just want to watch those again because we would just after school, we just get the video camera, we just try and shoot something, and that was just fun for me. And those were the fun videos to edit, just little short films. So we just put we would have the copyright music, or we'd have the blood effects or something. Those are fun to make. Oh, looks like they got dragged under. Drag me to hell, Daimajin edition.
I love how they're just casually hey, God helped us. Great.
What a swell guy.
Oh, cool. All right, let's move on to the next thing now.
Let's go to that exact spot.
Let's see if we get a ride too.
I love how you get a little Mandela effect when you hit your 30s or 40s, where 10 years ago feels like it was 1998. And it's no, that was actually 2018, 2016, yeah.
When I brought up yesterday, with how Shin God's 10-year anniversary this year, I still remember the hype for that when it was fresh.
Right, and trying to find screenings of movies back then was a little bit trickier like one showing of it. It was completely sold out. Like they really need to start doing more of these things. And then like they've like especially the anime, it's blown up even more in terms of popularity than the last decade. Like it just, I mean, the Demon Slayer movie just makes a killing here, like stateside. You know, like I mean, I'm a little behind on Demon Slayer. Like I watched up to like the previous movie, like a little like the arc afterwards, but I was like, yeah, it's like it's fine, but I don't understand why it's like this popular. Like there's some series I get it, but then that's where I'm like, yeah, I just don't get it. Why it's this well. Like not that it's bad, but it's like maybe because I've watched so much shonen over the years that I'm just already like feel like I've seen everything.
Yeah, it's just such a time commitment to try to commit to watching so many long-running shonen anime shows now.
Exactly, it's tricky.
Yeah, trust me, it is. That's why movies are much easier for me. Like.
Yeah, movies. That's why I'm a movie guy more so than a TV, because movies, it's like okay, even if they have a lot of movies, it's like it's still not like watching like an entire series like of episodes.
The only new show I'm watching right now is fucking Invincible. By the way, my Invincible rapid review will be up after this stream is over. I filmed it. I didn't edit it yet.
I haven't really like I watched the first few episodes of Invincible. I didn't get into it. Same thing with like The Boys. I know you just interviewed like the cast and all that, but I just didn't get it. Maybe I was just kind of burnt out on like the cynical take on superheroes, because I feel like we've gone the pendulum swung so far one way, we kind of lost that like more upbeat, optimistic kind of goody goods type heroes. I guess more akin to even the Power Rangers. Yeah, it's kind of cheesy by today's standards. I'm like, yeah, but they were just generally good people, and maybe I kind of need a little bit more of that. I think you gotta have a balancing act of like you kind of more complicated, like nitty gray area type heroes, but you also need kind of those ones who just have this innate pure goodness. Because then when you start to like get rid of those, then you kind of lower the standard of heroism in general and stuff.
Yeah.
So, like with Disney, did a Luke Skywalker, this classic hero. Nah, I'm just gonna pull a lightsaber around my nephew and just give up.
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking love Invincible, and I can't wait for the fucking game either.
Yeah. Nice. Next game I'm looking forward to is the Lego Batman one that's coming out.
Yeah, actually, that looks pretty good too, because it's like the Arkham games.
Jay, we had a release come out today that totally blindsided me. Mouse PI for Hire came out today.
Yeah, I'll check that out eventually, because I love Cuphead, but it's just... Yeah, I'll probably check that out.
It's like a Cuphead successor.
It's, well, yeah, it's the same...
It's more open world,
it's first-person shooter Cuphead, basically.
Yeah.
The game I'm waiting to hear new info on is the next game from Team Ico, the people who did Shadow the Colossus, Ico, and The Last Guardian.
You know, I had Ico as a kid. Like I played that one, but I never played Shadow of Colossus.
Yeah. Shame on Sony for freaking shutting down the freaking Blue Point studio.
Yeah. If you're a Kaiju fan, Sean, chances are you'd love Shadow the Colossus.
Oh yeah, I heard it's really good. Like, cause Ico, I just remember like not being a game I really loved as a kid. But that's like as a kid, like I hit certain types of games. Maybe I like it more as an adult. Didn't he also do like The Last Guardian or something? Was that another game they did? Or
yeah.
Last Guardian was a game that annoyed me, because I'm like, what do you mean I have to just like lure this monster to do all this stuff for me? Like I'm just standing here like, here, move over here for me so I can go. I'm like, no, I want to actually do something myself. But I have to rely on this thing that struggles to communicate. Like I get it, it was interesting a bit, but yeah, it was just kind of frustrating.
Yeah, those games go for more like a artsy kind of atmosphere with their games, so they're not exactly for everyone, but Shadow of the Colossus, that one's pretty easily accessible, and yeah, I'm sure you'd like that if you gave that one a try, Sean.
Yeah, I'll look into it.
And also, I know this has nothing to do with the games you guys, but I still don't think GTA 6 is coming out in November. I don't believe it.
The GTA 6 is just being delayed. Well, you know what? What they're doing is they're going to surprise us. They're going to release GTA 7 and then just say, just so 6 was never released or something.
Oh, Tavia's in the chat. Hey, how you doing, bud?
Hey.
Yo.
I Also, I'm waiting for that Resident Evil DLC.
Yeah, and I think until Summer Games Fest really shows us what else is being released, I think my most anticipated right now is Wolverine.
Yeah, I can agree to that. Well, also, I'm waiting for this next Nintendo Direct. I expect we're going to get a Nintendo Direct sometime this month. Especially now that those games got leaked and Nintendo's pissed, which...
Yeah. And now that Zelda's wrapped filming, there's got to be a trailer incoming, probably, I would think, holiday, but, it might be sooner than that.
I think, honestly, if they do a fucking Zelda trailer for Avengers Doomsday, that's the time to do it.
See, the only thing that I'm worried about is Nintendo keeps stuff so close to the chest, they might do a trailer and a direct.
It blows my mind that we don't know anything about the cast for Zelda, and they finish filming. So you gotta give Nintendo credit for that. But on the gaming side, we already heard about the leaks about, Zelda Ocarina of Time remake, Metroid remake, and Star Fox.
Yeah. I mean, it's really hard for them to close the leaks on gaming for some reason.
Yeah, and they're pissed. I don't know why they're pissed, because nobody's mad about that. Everybody who saw those leaks, we're all excited.
They're just jealous that they don't. Well, I wouldn't say the word jealous, but they're pissed because they didn't get to announce it officially. Right.
They lost control.
I mean, that's, I think, why they did the Star Fox reveal in the first place, was to capitalize before the leaks came through.
I'm still mad. They should have just waited the week after to reveal Star Fox. Because that Star Fox, that would have hit so much different in the movie if we did not know he was in the movie.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, it was still cool. I mean, Joe, you saw it. I mean, it was still cool. But can you imagine how much cooler it would have felt if you did not know at all?
Yeah.
I still need to see the new Mario Galaxy movie. I'm not really in a rush to see it though, if that makes sense.
Well, they have the little 2-month window, and then it'll come back on streaming.
Right. Yeah, I'm kind of noticing the only movies I've seen in theaters this year are R-rated movies.
Yeah.
Even the last movie I saw was something called Beast, and I'm like, wait a minute. And I was with my other friend Sean, we were talking. I'm like, this seems like deja vu. Didn't we see a movie called Beast a few years ago? And it was the Idris Elba versus Lion movie. And it's like, why are these two movies coming out within 2 or 3 years of each other with the same exact title?
Yeah.
That's are we running out of titles? You can't come up with something more creative. And Beast is basically just a Rocky movie, but in UFC form. It's literally the same.
I was gonna say, from the trailers, it looked more like Kickboxer, Jean-Claude Van Damme Kickboxer.
It's basically like a Rocky, all the formula, the plot points you've seen, other things. I enjoyed it for what it was. But you have the cartoony villains. You have Adrian going through a pregnancy, needing money, former fighter. You got your Russell Crowe in there, and I don't know. Like I said, it's stuff you kind of seen before. But the fight scenes are pretty good. Nobody can do montages like Stallone though. Even the Creed movies, as much as I enjoyed those, the montages aren't up to par with just what Stallone could edit together with that. But yeah,
Daimajin just killed the messenger.
Brutally.
Oh, hi Tyler.
Hello.
Hey, Tyler. If you want to mash gaming and movies together right now, we did get a release date for Call of Duty.
I don't care. Just the audacity to tell Steven Spielberg.
To put Peter Berg, and it's well, this is just going to be Battleship all over again.
Who the fuck tell Steven Spielberg to get lost?
I know.
The fuck is wrong with you?
a really stupid studio. That's who.
Yeah. By the way, I mentioned it yesterday. Yo, I cannot wait for Disclosure Day.
Dude, he said they aren't revealing anything for the third act. I'm waiting for the big reveal that it's a secret sequel to Close Encounters.
The Spielberg property I'm still waiting on is the sequel for I want Ready Player 2.
Oh yeah, because the book came out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's not going to direct it. Somebody else will make it.
No, but he'll produce it. I mean,
right.
I want to fucking see it. I liked Ready Player 1 so much.
The movies I'm looking forward to the most this year are Godzilla -0, Dune Part 3, the Werewolf movie by Robert Eggers, and the next next Evil Dead movie.
Yeah, anything Robert Eggers, I'm there.
Yeah, like Robert Eggers, like the one I liked. I mean, the Lighthouse is the one I liked the most of his movies. Because The Bitch, I was like, yeah,
I mean, he's coming in.
What was the one he did after that? So he did The Lighthouse, which I quite liked. The Northman, I know it got like good reviews. Like I laughed and I thought it was just really stupid in a lot of ways. I like the production value looks really nice and all that, but like there's some stuff where it took me out of it. Like for instance, they capture him at one point and they just leave like one enough guard to watch him while they go off and have some like sort of ceremony. And they come back, oh wow, he escaped. Yeah, what you think? So.
Jay and Joe's brief little review of The Northman was hilarious. I remember me going, "This movie will make you want to go fuck something."
It is the most masculine movie we've got.
Fuck yeah! And when I interviewed Alexander Skarsgård for Joe Blow for this, it was a gay BDSM movie called oh gosh. I don't remember the name of the movie now. But anyway, when I interviewed, the first thing I said to him, I was hey, I was a huge True Blood fan, and Northman's one of my favorite movies that came out this decade, so kudos to you, you are awesome.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Pillion, thank you, yeah, Pillion, yeah. I went into Pillion completely blind.
Which is something you probably didn't want to do. But hey, whatever.
It's funny.
Sometimes it works.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it wasn't. It's not a bad movie by any stretch, but it was not for me. It was just too much.
BDSM.
I mean, I'm sure there's some people that went into Brokeback Mountain blind.
Yeah, but I actually really enjoyed doing the interviews. They're all three of them were really cool, and I even got some.
Sometimes it's fun, Jay, to go into a movie blind or just be completely blindsided by whatever random stuff you're gonna get. Because AMC usually does these things called AMC on scene or whatever, so you don't know what the movie's gonna be when you go see them. I watched this movie, like it was called Origin, and I'm like, I didn't know the title of the movie until at the very end of the film. I watched like the first round, I was like, God, something about this seems really familiar, and it turned out to be the story of the Trayvon Martin thing.
Okay.
It blindsided me so much with it. I'm like, oh, so that's what this is about. But honestly, the movie, like, the problem was it's about her writing her book, and I'm like, this would have been better as like a documentary film than trying to tell like a narrative story. It didn't work in that regards. But yeah, yeah.
Oh, Tyler, he did have the holster. He took it off.
I do have the holsters here because I was on my other friend's channel talking Mummy 1999. So there you go. Got the holsters for you. They're very popular. So do I have them on right or is it like messed up? I think I had them on backwards. There you go. Yes, these are the Nathan Drake holsters, Tyler. So Uncharted is like my favorite modern game series. Like I hope they make another game. I know they said Eve sends the end, but I need more. So
yeah,
I'm going to next month, so I'm going to meet him and get him to like sign my.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind another game with Nadine and Chloe like that last one.
Right. Yeah, Lost Legacy was pretty good. Like I think Nadine's like a good like lead after Nate. I also really love Golden Abyss. I don't know if you ever played that one. But Golden Abyss.
You know what I want? I want Naughty Dog to team up with Naughty Dog and make Lara Croft and Nathan Drake meet.
Yes.
That would be a big seller.
Yeah.
That would sound like crazy, but that's why they won't do it. And there's nothing that says they don't exist in the same world.
Exactly. Yeah.
So far, we just have. So far, we just have.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to say, so far we just have that death battle episode of Nathan Drake versus Lara Croft as far as crossover.
Right.
Yeah, if the official properties don't do it, the internet will.
Right.
Hold on, I gotta get this real quick. Jay, I wear this shirt that your girl is wearing all the time. I've gotten multiple comments on it out in the wild. So people comment on. Do they just compliment the shirt, or do they actually? Do they claim they know NerdCage Live? That's what I'm curious about. They actually know NerdCage Live, or they just that's a cool shirt.
I've gotten compliments on some of the NerdCage shirts. I got the PlayStation one. I got a compliment on. Like, oh, it's a cool shirt. I'm like, oh, thanks. It's my friend's channel.
Yeah, I got both when I wore the Zelda shirt when I went to Florida. So they said they knew the show and they complimented the shirt. So.
It's actually one of our the Kaiju shirt that Allison has on. That's actually one of our. It's not the most sold shirt, but it's one of our top. It's like I think it's like our third top selling shirt.
Yeah. I cut mine into a tank top because I don't wear t-shirts usually.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I copied the. Sean knows what it is. It's from the Godzilla 2014 logo.
Yes, it's the 2014.
I use the same font, everything. Yo.
I have the one shirt that Jay doesn't even have. I got the Batman.
Yeah, our canceled shirt.
But you know,
dude, those shirts were selling.
I know.
I'm so mad. Those shirts were fucking selling, and then within a week, fucking Warner Brothers took it down.
You know what I say? You know what I say, Jay? When the Paramount merger goes through, throw it up again. See if they take it.
Yes. Holy fuck, you were right. You were right.
Your shirt was a way better quality than the actual official DC fandom, the Batman shirt, because that logo, after like 2 or 3 washes, completely like disintegrated. NerdCage line, much.
If you have
That's credit to TeePublic. That's why I chose TeePublic, because TeePublic's fucking good quality. Yeah. It just sucks that they pay me nothing for every sale I make. I get like nothing. I get like $2, maybe $4 a shirt. But
silk screening's tough because if you have a heavy logo,
the quality's so good.
It's inevitable that it's going to disintegrate over time. If you have a heavy logo.
Joe, Jesus.
Always look on the bright side of life.
Did you guys see that video of like I think I don't know if it was like in Italy or somewhere in Europe. There was a big like crucifixion reenactment, and the guy that was playing Jesus fell from the cross. He fell like 30 feet down off the cross.
Ouch.
And died?
No, he didn't die, but he fell, like he had a long fucking fall.
It's like pulling Jeff Hardy.
I still think my favorite Jesus moment with Jay was in such bad taste, and it's sad that I have to bring it up, but it was during Wakanda Forever.
It was what made it what made it funnier because we were in the fucking theater and you could hear people crying, and then all of a sudden Joe's just like, "Hey Jay, look, Jesus," and we started giggling.
So I think Chadwick Boseman would have laughed.
Yes.
Honestly, with that movie, like after the first like 15 minutes of that trivia, I'm like, there's no reason to watch the rest of the movie.
The fight on the bridge was great. The fight on the bridge was great. That's one thing I'll give that movie credit for. That fight bridge was.
It took me like a lot longer to watch that movie because I kept falling asleep. Because I watched it at home, I kept falling asleep during it. So I'm like, I pause it. I'm like, I zone out for like 10 minutes. I watch it again. And I'm like, okay, rewind. And a movie that was like 2 hours and something minutes, it took me like 4 hours to watch it. I was like, because I was just like, I was tired, but I was also kind of bored. But I liked the first like 15 minutes or so. I'm like, that was genuinely great. But then after that, I'm like,
so we're one.
Just be like a short film and then just let it be. Yeah.
So we're 1 hour into the movie, and it's basically the exact same thing as the first film. Daimajin shows up an hour into the movie.
Oh yeah, we are an hour in. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
There he is.
Oh, wait for it, Joe. We're getting a Jesus moment here. Actually, more like Moses, but okay. It's still a religious moment.
It's the parting of the Red Sea.
This reminds me of Jason and the Argonauts when that big guy comes up out of the ocean to save them.
Jesus.
I think what makes it creepier, you just see like the eyes behind the mask, and that's kind of like left ambiguous of like what's there.
Yeah.
Sean, do you know who I don't know the guy's exact name, but the actor that plays Daimajin, Do you know who he is?
It's not Hiro Nakajima, is it?
No. Have you ever seen Bruce Lee's Fist of Fury?
I think I have, but it's been like I don't remember all the actors.
The Japanese guy that Bruce Lee fights at the end of the movie with the samurai sword.
That's who plays Daimajin?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
So next time you watch Fist of Fury, just remember that's Bruce Lee and Daimajin fighting.
Yeah, so Bruce Lee went and fought Daimajin, and then he fought Chuck Norris to up his game.
Right. I haven't, like, now I'm seeing all these, like, Chuck Norris in, like, movies, like, AI videos.
Jesus!
Oh, wait, it is.
The parting of the Red Sea happened before Jesus was born.
Behold the king. I'm surprised this is Daiei, though, because Daiei is, like, the low-budget Toho in a lot of ways. Like, you don't see them put that much effort like the Gamera films. But that's kind of cool how it's just like departing everything that.
Kudos on the effects for 60 years ago, dude.
Right. A lot of the effects, like I was like a lot of like I think too like when the kaiju or like the monsters that are kind of a little bit smaller, like it's easier to make the effects in some ways look better when they're not like 300 or 400 feet tall. Like for instance, one of my favorite non-Godzilla Toho like kaiju film was the War of the Gargantulas.
Yep, same here.
That was good.
That one. A lot of that movie, what I like about like the monsters are a little bit smaller, but they're like closer to building size, like average building size, not like the mega skyscrapers that we see.
Yeah, I think they're 60 feet tall. I think.
Yeah. But I think too, because like a lot of them are I think interacting with humans a little bit more. Like the Ring Gargantua, that thing used to give me nightmares as a kid, because he would just take you and just like eat people like on the spot.
All right. Fuck shit up.
I really like that one a lot. I think too because a lot of it's told from the monster's POV. You didn't get that too much because like you can tell what they're thinking because they're more human.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down
Yes.
this wall.
Told you, man. This fucking kaiju lifts fucking weights.
Yeah, here's the Fukuba music I'm hearing. Dun 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 dun.
Oh, I'm surprised he didn't do goddamn Mongolians. Don't tear down my shitty wall.
Although I will say, like the last movie, like I mean, it does feel like kind of some of the same things. Although I'm probably like a little more distracted as we're talking and not as laser focused, but I did feel like the bad guys were so much more ruthless in the first movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I like.
They showed a lot more of that. They really made you hate them.
Oh yeah, like you just want to spit on the string. These guys were just despicable. But like when the villain comeuppance is like one of the best
villain deaths ever. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like watching like. It's like I was so like this movie came out in the 1960s. I did not expect it to be that brutal.
Yeah, that was a straight up Mortal Kombat fatality death.
Yeah. Right, that caught me so off guard, but that's what I kind of love about it too. So like I said, I love a lot of these older.
There's my thumbnail.
Yeah, I love a lot of these older Japanese movies and just going back and just seeing like how much has changed over the years. Like another crazy one, I don't know if you guys have seen it. You ever heard of House?
Yes, I've seen House.
Okay, it's batshit crazy.
I don't like it.
It's not for everyone. It's a little slow early on, but it just gets weirder and weirder as it keeps going, and that's kind of the appeal to it. All right, Daimajin's gonna go fuck somebody up again.
Who's
I'm
next?
curious about their movie. If so Daimajin just fights people in these. There's no like opponent.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that is kind of a bummer too. Like I mean, like you need like almost like I would like to see like a kaiju fight of sorts. But it is fun to watch them fuck people up. I mean, that first one especially like.
Well, keep in mind this is feudal Japan. This is not Godzilla where it's army tanks and airplanes and shit. This is fucking feudal Japan.
I meant like if there was another monster for Daimajin to fight. Yeah. Because like this is, I know it's not. I mean, you could still do like other. Is Daimajin the only god around? Okay, he just stared at him. He hit him with the Care Bear stare.
Yeah.
The third movie, he actually takes his dagger out.
Yeah, I mean, he does it in the first movie. I was just so shocked by like basically like a giant monster starts grabbing a human, sticking him on a cross, and just stabbing him with like a knife. That was just so like unexpectedly brutal. I'm like, okay, what's he gonna do? Step on him, rip him to pieces? No, he's gonna crucify him with a knife. Yeah.
I love that.
I love that too. I was like, that was amazing.
Yeah. It's like straightforward, you know, just like, eh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, none of these weapons do anything. I think I would like to see like Daimajin have a little bit more of a struggle in this because it makes it a little bit more. It adds to the suspense, I'd say.
No. Part of the way I watch it is kind of like the humans are learning what happens when they screw with, you know, what truly is the more natural order of things in this environment. Right. You know, like they go against the god, the people call on their god, and the god comes and smites the people who are being bitches.
Yeah. I mean, this is the fuck around and find out.
And I think that's why they focused on non-continuity, because if you did continuity, they'd learn from it from film to film. If you do non-continuity, they don't learn a goddamn thing.
Right. Yeah, throw your grappling hooks on them. That's gonna work.
That's about the most effective thing I've seen them use.
Okay, can I just say, do they just have these giant ass grappling hooks on site?
I know. What were they using them for? Like,
how
did
can
they
they
set them up for this? Or
wouldn't
did they
those
have
grappling
them
hooks
for
be
some
really
practical
heavy?
use?
Yeah.
Like if they're metal, that's heavy. They're just like throwing them.
That's another thing. You're strong enough to lift these grappling hooks, but not strong enough to take them down. It was funny too because when I was thinking of feudal Japan and stuff, you always think of like those dojos made out of paper and stuff. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's real hard to knock them down.
Let's see if fire will work.
Well, no, they just said if we blew up the statue, let's
Right.
blow up his true form.
Right.
I mean, I'll give him an A for effort.
Trial and error. If you don't die, something's bound to work eventually.
They need an entire kaiju theme park.
They do.
They do in Japan.
You know, there's supposed to be like a MonsterVerse like 4D ride coming to like Korea or something.
Yeah.
Why not here?
I was gonna say that's what I mean, like here.
Right, like it's ridiculous. I mean, monster movies are like, you know, within like I want to say like the new Kickstarter of it started with Pacific Rim, but like really like the past 13 or so years, like we had like a gap where there was nothing. Like you get no like creature features or anything like that for a long time. But then really once Pacific Rim and like I guess MonsterVerse kicked off, and then you have like Jurassic World and all that, like creature features really blew up the last decade or so.
Yeah.
I think too because they don't oversaturate them as much as like the superhero films. There's usually like maybe like 1 or 2 a year, but it's still something. Right? Because like people have like gravitated towards monster movies like going all the way back pretty much since the start of sound in films, or even before that, like with the silent movies. So they do well.
The next Minions movie has monsters in it.
Was that?
The next Minions movie has monsters in it. It's called Monsters and Minions. They summon Cthulhu. Jay and I saw the trailer.
I laughed. I laughed so fucking hard during that trailer.
I don't care about the Minions, but H.P. Lovecraft is my favorite author, and I'll show up if they summon Cthulhu.
When they were like jumping up and cheering at
They're like, Kaiju! We're like, wait.
I was laughing so fucking. I was like, well, first I rolled my eyes like, oh great, another Minions movie. But then they start summoning Cthulhu. I started laughing so fucking hard.
The last movie I saw Cthulhu in was that Kristen Stewart movie Underwater.
I've not seen it. I know what you're talking about. I've not seen it.
I haven't seen the movies. I've more like read the literature.
Okay, well the movie like it really caught me off guard because there's like these creatures at the bottom of the ocean, and then fucking Cthulhu shows up. I'm like that's Cthulhu.
Innsmouth.
Yeah. Although I think it's hilarious that Cthulhu shows up in, rendition of Cthulhu shows up in Doom: The Dark Ages.
This guy trying to like go in as a little boat.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna get it now.
Oh, he gets a good fucking, very good death.
Shit. Why don't I have a motor of these things? I want to see somebody like trick Daimajin and be like, what's that over there? And he goes to look.
Look, a big distracting thing.
He has evolved in this though, because remember, all it took was a chick crying on him last time to now he's walking through big freaking bodies of water.
Well, it's not the tears of a young maiden sacrificing herself, so maybe that makes a little difference.
Yeah.
What? Did he just catch the boat on fire or something?
Little Greek fire.
Well, Viking funeral for you.
Oh, hot.
Trying to blow it out like Jack Sparrow.
God, you can add some like Jack Sparrow music to the scene. It just feels like it would fit. Oh, he's gonna get tied up. Oh, of course he's gonna end up in a crucified pose.
Jesus.
How the hell did he end up like that?
I don't know. Look, it's Burning Man.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty, like, that's more of a goofy kind of, like, death, whereas the last one was like, no, that felt fucking personal.
Yeah.
This one, Daimajin's like, alright, gotta do this shit again. I mean, it's kind of funny, like, just how comedically he falls like that. This one felt like it went by faster. Well, maybe because we were talking during it.
It is, it's 15 minutes, it's almost 20 minutes shorter.
Yeah.
Like I said, I prefer the first one. But I personally think the third one's better than this one.
Okay.
The third movie actually does something different. It's not the same formula. It's completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah. And nobody had to beg him to stop this time. He just kind of did.
Yeah, he's like, okay.
It's like, I'm pretty tired. Think I'll go home now.
Bye, Jenny. I'm surprised Daimajin didn't just depart the Red Sea again to catch that guy.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think what makes it creepier is just you see the eyes behind it. Just that. That's all you need to see. And they're just angry all the time. Like,
I was telling Jay last time when he does this and he goes back to his regular form, I still think it would be hilarious if he does this and it puts a smile on his face. Yeah.
he's doing his Tai Chi. Right? Now he's turned into a full-blown.
T1000.
This This is erosion in real time.
He's going out like the Kraken in Clash of the Titans.
Yeah.
So he just vanishes entirely, or does he go back to his old spot?
Goes back to his old spot.
Caesar, Caesar. It's about to bust out the King Caesar song. King Caesar's so lazy. I mean, like, he has to have a song sung to wake his ass up. Always bothered me that he wasn't in Terror of Mechagodzilla 2. Like, I mean, the job's not done. You get wake back up.
He could have teamed up with Godzilla so that it would have been 2 against 2 against Mechagodzilla and Titanosaurus.
Right. It's like, nah. Terror of Mechagodzilla is one that's actually grown on me more over the years as I get a little bit older.
I actually prefer Terror over. I like both of them, but I like Terror slightly more.
See, like, I mean, Terror is, like, I think in some ways has a more interesting human story, but, like, the best fight in the entire show era is the final fight in Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. That's my favorite. I mean, just the excessive amount of explosions. You get a lot of Godzilla action. Godzilla invents the Force before Star Wars in that movie.
I prefer just Destroy All Monsters finale over Mechagodzilla finale. But that is a good show of fight scene.
Yeah, I mean, it's just Ghidorah just gets the shit beaten out of him so easily. There's no like struggle in the fight. I like a little bit more of a struggle.
Yeah, no, that's a good. Yeah, I get that. It's just I just think that was a better. I don't know. It was more entertaining.
Oh, yes. And then they swore to change their ways. They said they were going to grow their hair out.
Yeah, you can see something all here, but then they have like the Steven Seagal ponytails.
Yeah.
And that is Daimajin 2.
Nice.
Yay! That was fun to watch. It was quick too.
Yeah, hour and 18 minutes. Alright, let me stop the timer here. Sorry, we'll go around the circle. So, Sean, go ahead. Your thoughts, and comparing it to the first one and whatnot.
Well, I mean, I think I had more fun almost in some ways watching, because it was the watch party, and I got a fun little commentary over it. I did move it, I think, at a little bit more of a quicker pace, but the villains were a little bit more, maybe it's because, like, we're talking through a lot of it, so I wasn't as focused maybe as I should have been. But, I mean, the final part with Daimajin is pretty cool. It does move a little bit of a quicker pace. The villain comeuppance is just a little bit more comedic than just something that felt extremely personal in the last movie. I think that's, this one moves a little bit faster. I mean, it's cool to see Daimajin do a little bit more destruction, but I think the first one's probably a little bit stronger.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree with that. Yeah, you're right. Samanosuke in the first one was a much more memorable villain.
The villain's death, far more excessive, but I did like the departing of the Red Sea kind of elements in this one, and it was a little bit sillier in some ways, where Daimajin just straight up just sets the guy on fire.
Well, yeah, you get to see more of his mystical god powers in this one, but I don't know. I just think the first one's just, like I said, this was copy and paste, but at the end of the day, I like the first one more. But I still really like this movie. Yeah. All right, and Sean, promote whatever you want to promote.
You can follow my YouTube channel, JT is Reborn. I think I said this at the beginning. I got some comic videos I got catching up on. I also did some live streams. You can check my community post page on the YouTube channel. Fun to be back on NerdCage. What was the last thing I was on? I don't remember.
Was it Superman?
No, it was the cheesy movies charity. Yeah.
Oh, it was charity. Okay.
God. I tell you what, these first couple months of the year have just been a very crazy first couple months of the year. Like, the first quarter of the year was just chaos for, like, in a lot of ways, like, on and off YouTube stuff. But, I'm trying to play a little bit catch up now. Hopefully I can be caught up with all the videos I'm behind on this weekend. And then be good to go, because now we're, like, getting to the end of April soon enough, and then May comes around, and I think May will be a little bit better of a month. So, but thanks for having me on, by the way. This is fun to do. Yeah. Like, I'm glad this kind of forced me to finally watch the Daimajin Blu-ray set that I bought like a year ago.
And aren't you glad you did?
I'm glad I did. Oh, I just realized
Yeah, I have 2 Daimajin shirts. Hold on, I'll grab the other one. But yeah, I got this one here. I actually got this at G-Fest. And then yesterday, I actually wore the one that from Titan Goji. I have to credit Titan. And then Titan Goji made this shirt.
Oh, nice. When did you go to G-Fest? Like, was it like?
I went in 2019 and 2022. So I went before the pandemic when they.
You went the year after. I did the year before.
So I did the year before the pandemic, and then the first year after the pandemic, like the first year, after they shut down for a couple of years. What the fuck's going on with G-Fest? Because the only guest they have announced is some random cosplayer. So I'm just like, what the fuck is going on with G-Fest?
I just go to see everybody, to go to the screenings and just have fun. Like, I mean, the media guests, I don't really pay much the way of attention to. I'm sure they'll add more, but that's not really like my focal point. Just kind of going, seeing the dealer's room, go broke, buying stuff in there, and then just kind of seeing everybody, because it's kind of like the yearly reunion spot for a lot of us. It's the meetup spot of the year, like for a lot of people, see and collaborate with, and I just love. It's an excuse to also go to Galloping Ghost Arcade, of course, and just have fun there.
Yeah, but yeah, I got. That's where I got this Daimajin was from G-Fest, and also at G-Fest is I got this Daimajin toy here.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, because like I said, Daimajin is one of my favorite movies of all. Not just favorite kaiju movie, favorite movie, period. So I was really.
First movie is really solid. I'm excited. I'll have to watch the third one as well.
Third one. Yeah, if you want to join us tomorrow, we are doing the third movie.
Right, but it's also airing at the same time as WrestleMania, so I got. Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
I got invited to a WrestleMania watch party. We'll see if I can make it then. So it all depends on I guess the weather and if I finish some of this other stuff first. So, but yeah, are you going to G-Fest this year or not going to happen?
Probably not gonna happen, but I'm not shutting the door completely. It's just I'm like behind because I switched jobs and some other stuff has happened to me. My finances ain't where I thought it was gonna be this year, and I think I am going through a midlife crisis. But if this is my midlife crisis, then I'm not going through it too bad, but I'm going through it right now. My parents had a much worse midlife crisis that I've witnessed, but if this is my midlife crisis, then I'm gonna be okay. But yeah, everything got turned upside down when I had to switch jobs, and then I would like to go to G-Fest. I even want to go to there's other conventions I want to go to. There's actually one this month I want to go to, but it's probably not gonna happen. But never say never.
One that I missed out on tickets for, but I did take the time off, so. That would be Comic-Con.
Yes.
Is your Comic-Con already sold out?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I was thinking of hoping to go, but I'm like, I didn't know when tickets were on sale. But it's that's a huge commitment.
That's the thing too. I added myself to the newsletter, and 2 days later, I went to check, and the tickets were sold out. And I was like, oh, I guess I was late.
Yeah.
I do want to visit New York at some point. I haven't really been there, so. That's a place I want to go to. I went to a convention over the weekend called Astronomicon. I got to meet the original Michael Myers, and I got to meet David Arquette. I saw Tommy Chong and that there. I also got on the radio too. I was on 106.7, so it was guess the cosplay kind of gag. But my thing was I was Mike Myers as Michael Myers, so it was the Michael Myers mask with the Austin Powers get up and the wig and glasses on. And Nick Castle thought it was hilarious. He's like, in all the conventions I've ever been to, I've never seen anybody actually do this combination. It's such an obvious thing, but nobody had done it. So
it's really clever.
Yes, hang on, I got a photo of it. See if I can pull it up really quickly.
Almost reminds me, I don't know if you guys have seen this movie Baby Driver, where they're you're supposed to get Mike Myers mask, but you got Austin Powers, but you said Mike Myers. No, Mike Myers the killer, not Mike Myers the actor. All right, so while Sean's digging out you got it.
Yeah, I saw the Funko Pop blown. Oh yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, so I got to meet, like I said, I was also on 106.7, which is a radio station here. But it was first time I was on an actual proper radio thing. So I've been on TV before. I kind of one time when I used to work downtown Detroit, Channel 2 would come around and just had random reporters that would interview people that we could throw in some intro. I didn't actually watch it. I just kind of made some stuff up just so I could be in the TV intro. And I was for a good couple months. It was my grandparents would let me know, oh yeah, we'd see you every morning.
Jay worked for a radio station.
Oh yeah, decades ago, but yes.
Yeah.
on some things. Got a few projects I want to get to this year. I was working on some friends because last year was like I had like Jaws week, which took up so much of my time to get that one done. That was kind of the big one. This year, I'm still like on the fence of like what other like big one I want to do. I really want to cover Rocky. I think that's what I'll probably work on next after I finish up like with the Monarch videos. So we'll probably just go right into that, or maybe I'll do a smaller review first. I don't know. It's up in the air, but
maybe we'll compromise for tomorrow, Jay. Just reach out to Vince and Triple H and see if we can get the show on the Titantron.
oh god, I mean, man, I don't know about that one because I mean, you have to like Triple H is like got his head up TKO's ass so much, and then Vince is just gone.
Yeah.
Although I heard wrongly too much.
Well, except for his car accident. Did you see that?
Yes, I saw it.
We'll probably do WrestleMania next year, but I decided not to do it this year. But at least we have we got some fights coming up that we're going to cover.
Yeah, I mean, WrestleMania is 2 days now. I hate that it's 2 days. I'm so sick of TKO just killed the fun of professional wrestling for me with their company and just like the ridiculous ticket prices. Why the hell is Pat McAfee involved in one of the main events of Mania?
Yeah, that makes no sense at all.
Yeah, just get him out of there. Like, why is that? Even worse is Ellie. Well, you know what? Worse is Jelly Roll. Why the fuck is this guy? Like, I'm like, when he shows up, like, what the fuck is this Jelly Roll guy? Why is he like in the main event, like one of them at WrestleMania? This is WrestleMania. Like, what are we doing? And why are we like stuck?
But it's the cross promote because you got like those hillbillies that love Jelly Roll, and you got the hillbillies that love wrestling, and they're trying to. You know that's a gray area. Is the Jelly Roll fans and the wrestling fans? That's a gray area, dude. I get it listen, for someone that worked in marketing and advertising, I get it. So like,
if you want to get back in the hillbilly market, you just bring Stone Cold back.
Yeah, Stone Cold's got it right there. Drink a nice cold beer. Yeah, it's about 10 o'clock in the morning. Got breakfast where I come from. I'll take the cold beer.
I'm just saying, like I get when you look at their audiences, it makes sense. So I get it.
Okay, celebrities at the events, I understand that, but not the main fucking event of WrestleMania. Yeah. From a storyline standpoint, there's a reason the viewership's down. There's a reason they're not selling ticket prices. Aside from the fact that they jacked it up, instead of going to New Orleans, which they were supposed to go, they went back to Vegas for a second year, and next year they're going to Saudi Arabia, which that's not going to do very well. TKO just has sucked the life out of this, and they plaster logos over every single thing, and it's like. I mean, Vince McMahon's a crazy guy, but like he at least kept the logos.
That's the one thing I was gonna say is, I hate to say it out loud, but it's the fucking truth. But before Hulk Hogan died, he said, he said, listen, wrestling, WWE is not gonna make it without Vince. He said it straight up. He said Vince kept everything. Like Vince was WWE, and then he's like it's not gonna, you know.
It's the TKO effect too. Like I mean. You just need somebody who, like, I mean, this is a crazy fucking guy. Like, he is just bad. I mean, you just watch him on TV. He played the Mr. McMahon character almost too well, probably because he based it on himself.
But roids too. I mean, roids probably fucked with his head.
Yes. I'm the genetic jackhammer. That's insane.
I mean, look at Chris Benoit. I mean, he was roided out of his mind and.
Yeah, but Chris Benoit also did those flying headbutts like crazy, and that fucked with his head too. Like, I mean, there's a lot of things that went into that. Because like a lot of wrestlers who've done even roids and that roided out like didn't go as crazy as Benoit. But yeah, it's just wild stuff. I want pro wrestling to be good, but with pro wrestling nowadays, it's like there's not even like a great storyline into it that people are invested in. I mean, yeah, they're still trying to ride high off like Mania 40, and that just was like. It wasn't really something Floyd planned. It kind of just accidentally happened, where The Rock was like, "Fuck it, I'm actually gonna like try and lock."
I think the storylines have been pretty lackluster since the Attitude Era. Yeah, that was like the last great era of storytelling.
I'd argue with this Russian era is a little bit better because you had better wrestling and you still kind of had some of those superstars from the previous Attitude Era like carrying over and then kind of building up the new talents. So and you had like Eddie Guerrero and that and the roster more and
I'm not saying it died all at once, it just fizzled out over time.
Right. And then like even in recent years, like they're still getting viewership and all that. Like going into 40, like the build up to that was actually kind of exciting. But then after that it's like they had nothing planned.
Yeah. And now it just seems that movies now.
Right. Like Street Fighter with Cody and Roman in that.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love that trailer, bro.
So I heard from test screenings that it was like the movie set in the 90s soundtrack that's fully embraces like its campiness, and the trailer confirmed all that for me. So like it's not like a huge ingenious plot. It's like, you know why you're here. We're just gonna have fun with it. And I'm like, good. That's what Street Fighter should be. Although I don't think they're gonna top Raul Julia as M. Bison.
I don't like David Dash whatever the fuck his name is.
He's a good actor, but
But
I don't know if
he's
he's right
not.
for Bison.
Yeah, I don't know if he's ready for the role.
You know what? I'll say it. Should have just had John Cena be Bison.
Then you wouldn't see him.
Yeah, all the cycle. You wouldn't be able to see his Cycle Crusher coming. He David Dashman's too old and too puny. Sorry. I mean, I get it. Raul Julia wasn't big either. I mean, in fact, he had cancer, but still.
His stage presence was big enough to.
That's just it. Exactly.
But for me, it was Tuesday.
Yeah.
All right. We went on enough. Shay, go ahead. Comparing this one to the first, what do you think of this movie, and promote whatever you want to promote, my friend.
Compared to the last movie, I'm seeing where you're coming from now. The story's just not quite as engaging as it was the first time. The character work was done better in the first movie, and that's just it wasn't a complete washout though. I still thought it was pretty well made, and I thought the special effects scenes were still really well done. So all in all, I think I'd probably give it 3.5 out of 4. Well, out of 5, I mean.
All right, fair enough. All right, now I know. Obviously, I didn't realize WrestleMania was tomorrow, but are you joining us for part 3 tomorrow?
Oh yeah, I
will.
will.
All right. And Sean, if you can make it work, we'd love to have you back tomorrow as well.
Yeah, like I said, if I can make it work. I mean, like I said, it's just the timing of it being like WrestleMania and being invited to that, a few other things.
Yeah, no, I get it. If you can, you can.
Right. I may actually watch the movie in the morning or something. I don't know. We'll see what I do. I've been like sitting in this chair for because I did a live stream before this on my friend's channel.
Oh, gotcha,
Yeah, so you've been running a marathon. Your butt cheeks are sore.
Right, yeah. My lower back from sitting for so damn long. And plus I worked for like 5 to 8 sitting in the chair too.
Yeah.
So, or no, 5 or 8 to 5. See what I mean? Like I'm going loopy for years too much. I'm like, it's too much. I gotta get up, move around. I didn't even have time to go to the gym today. So
Shame on you. Shame on you, Sean. You should burn in hell for that.
I'm gonna do some core stuff right after this, do some push-ups and that. So
there you go.
Papa Swole, I don't know if you know who that is. Will be upset if I don't go to the gym every day. So.
Joe, what did you think of this one? Compared to the first one, Joe, what did you think of this one?
Well, I think Sean hit the nail on the head when he said the first one is a lot more personal. So I think it was better in that regard. But I think the effects were better in this one. So,
yeah, I'd say that too.
So I mean, they ramped that up. They made it a little more brutal. They didn't really change direction at all, but it still kept you invested. But I think the first one was better. I'd probably give this one maybe a 6.5 to a 7.
Fair enough. Like I said, I'm excited to what you guys when you see the third one, because like I said, the third one dared to be different. So I'm definitely excited. I can't in good conscience put it above the first one, but goddamn, the third one is really, really, really good. Allison, your thoughts on this one compared to the first one?
I like it. I like it for what it is. It's a very similar tale told just a little differently. I think I agree with you on the first one being better in a lot of ways. And ideally, I would say mix the level of brutality in this one and some of the fight scenes maybe with everything from the first one, and you'd have the perfect version.
Yes. That's well said. Like I said, it's copy and paste to me. Slightly more brutal, but I just love the first one more, but I still like this a lot. It's still, this is a great goddamn trilogy. All right, so Joe, let's plug it. Let's do some quick plugs here. So, shameless self-promotion, Joe Blow Celebrity Access.
Yeah, so if you haven't already, go over to Joe Blow Celebrity Access and check out Jay's interview with the cast of The Boys.
And same nerd time, same nerd channel tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow we conclude our 60th anniversary watch parties with Daimajin 3.
AKA The Wrath of Daimajin, AKA Daimajin Strikes Again. And then, Joe, Sunday we go back to Hong Kong.
Yes, to hunt down Lan Di in Shenmue 2.
And Tuesday, tentatively 9 o'clock.
Yes, more Conquest mode with MK Armageddon.
And we're going to be playing Armageddon every week right up until May 11th, Joe.
Yes, when we do our spoiler discussion for Mortal Kombat 2, the movie.
And then that Saturday, the 16th.
Yes, Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey go head-to-head.
And we're going to do a full watch party, the full event, starting at 8 o'clock. And then a week from that night on the 23rd.
Yes, Usyk versus Rico in Egypt.
Yes, and of course, get yourself a NerdCage Live t-shirt. Like the one down there that motherfucker is wearing, and the one this lovely lady's wearing again. Men's and women's. Big or small, we love all. The link to the TeePublic's in the description of this video. Every live stream across the vast lands of social media. Joe, we're everywhere.
Yes, if you want to get us on Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok, all handles are at nerd_cage. Our link to our Discord is in the description of every video if you want to chat with us. We are now live on Rumble at NerdCage Live, and our Facebook discussion group that is NerdCage Nation. We love everything you guys put up there. No spoilers, no politics, and for God's sakes, keep it civil.
Yes. So I just want to thank everybody who tuned in. I mean, I don't know how many were out there today, because I know this is such a niche movie, even for the Kaiju nerds. I know this is such a niche movie, but still, thank you very much, everybody who tuned in. Thank you to my dear friends, Sean of JT Reborn and our original disciple, Shay. Thank you so much, guys. Really looking forward to watching the third movie with you guys tomorrow. Thank you to my queen over here, who puts up with me all the time. And
He puts up with me, too.
Maybe I'm not gonna get myself in trouble for it, so I'm just not gonna respond to that. But yeah, so this was a lot of fun. Again, we'll be here tomorrow for Daimajin 3, and again, we cannot show the movie due to copyright, but we'll have links in the description so you guys can stream it with us. But yeah, thank you so much to everybody. This has been a lot of fun. Until then, we please ask you to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, and spread that shit like Daimajin's curse, so USA from most truly the land of the orange, of Syracuse, New York, our friends around the world at NerdCage Live. As always, enjoy life, stay safe, eat your vegetables or your push-ups, go to the gym. Good night, God bless, keep watching Kaiju movies, and of course, have the best day of your life.
Good night. Thanks.
NerdCage Live and gaming are a perfect match.
Shoot the J, Joe. Okay. Shoot it! All right!
Over on NerdCage Live on Twitch, Jay and Joe go live.
Call me Bazooka Joe. It's all about you. Kaboom!
Playing both old school and new school games every Tuesday night. Ooh, what a sight!
Jay, stop looking at her face and run.
But she's so beautiful!
So be sure to follow NerdCage Live on Twitch.
Run for your life, Joe! Run for your life, Joe!
Running!
Run faster! Oh no, Joe! The galaxy's doomed because of you!
To scratch your gaming itch.
Oh, nice kick, Joe!
Thank you.
Yo! That's diabolical! Wait. Yo!
That's twitch.tv/NerdCage Live. Ooh, trying to get out of the Nerdcage, are ya? Well, before you go, hit that subscribe button. And if you're really intrigued, ring that bell. Thank you for dropping by. Until next time, tell everyone you know about NerdCage Live!